What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. A bit of an interesting day yesterday, only 1.4% to the upside, but I will say after rejecting the 60, it's not too common to posture yourself back upwards. This does give me a little bit of hope that we could reject the rejection if today closes green. If we can get back above the 60 here, that would actually look really good. So I guess that's a good goal to have today. You know, we're down about 1.5%, 21 hours, 18 minutes left in this, the 11th day of May. I think we have all the capabilities of seeing higher prices by the end of the day. But will we is the question, right? And if we do see higher prices again, that's a big deal because effectively it's taking this 60 rejection off of the overbought zone rejection, right, in this kind of downward sloping trend. It's taking this bearish situation and giving us a little bit of hope, a little bit of momentum that we could break through this. Oops, that was not a straight line at all. This downtrend of highs that we have, right, and break through the 60 barrier here and continue to see prices that are higher, that are in the overbought zone, all that kind of stuff, right? So, it would be really good if today could close green. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame and see if we can go from there. So the 1 hour time frame here, looking at this, we are finding support. We're looking pretty good, actually, you guys. The 1 hour looks pretty good. I like it. Man, the 1 hour makes you think that we will grow today. Okay, that's cool. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool if we got a green day today, you guys. I do like this. Yeah, I like it. Let's look at the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour RSI. I like it less, but I still like it. It's still fine, right? Still, you're still in this posturing with higher lows, higher highs, that whole thing, right? You're in a nice little parallel trend up. You're at the base of this trend right now. I would like it if you got out of here very soon. So, I mean, if the 1 hour holds true, that shouldn't be a problem. Over the coming hours, we should be moving up and out of this here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but you guys, I wonder if today is the day that we close above 2 cents. If we close above 2 cents, man, this thing is certifiable at that point. If not, if we were to close, let's say we close a 4 hour time frame below, yeah, about 1.81 cents. If we close a 4 hour below there, then maybe we do go down to about 1.74, maybe even as low as like 1.65, or of course, even those lower targets of about 1.43 or something like that could and should still be considered as possibilities as well. So even below 1.4 is a very possible target as well. But I don't think that we do that, right? And again, the assumption, even though we address that as a possibility here because the charts provide that assumption to be valid, it just doesn't make sense in accordance to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 104K. I don't see that thing even dropping 5%. How can I see OnyxCoin dropping 20% or more? It doesn't make sense to me. What I think we're in right now is I think we've broken out, or we're looking to break out. We've moved up. We've changed the game a little bit. We're consolidating here, and we're looking to validate it, right? We're just giving a kind of last call, all aboard moment before we start moving up, and I think that we will. The daily RSI, relatively speaking, I mean, looking at it just from here, it does look good. Like overall, it does look pretty good. You know, getting overbought and not getting oversold is a good thing. Bouncing off the 40 is a good thing. Just rejecting the 60, and in this kind of trajectory like this, that's not what I'd like to see. So again, getting the day to close green here, I think would be very key, very instrumental in providing some bullish momentum, not just today, but over the coming days, over the coming weeks even. The sooner that we get above, come here. It's my cat. He's meowing. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's just meowing. He'll just do that until I tell him to come here. We get above 2.02 cents, and that will literally be all the proof I need that we are ready to move up higher, and that this week will be really good. That kind of lines up with a theory that I had. I formed at the end of my most recent Bitcoin video here, talking about this next week probably being a consolidation week for Bitcoin. If that's the case, dude, please stop. Please stop. I'm making He only does this when I'm making videos. He doesn't do this any other time of the day. He's a chatty cat, but he's really annoying right now. Anyways, but I still love you, Rafiki. He's a good boy. You guys want to see him? Come here. Come here. He's like, nope, nope. That's okay. Whatever. He's being a cat. Now he's meowing. Now he's like, come here, give me some love. Anyways, I was running with this idea. I'm sorry, guys. I was running with this idea where if Bitcoin consolidates for about a week, and I think that it will consolidate for about a week, that gives altcoins an opportunity to run. Oftentimes in these alt season scenarios, which I think that it might be the beginning of alt season. Alt season might finally be beginning here, you guys. I don't think I'm the only person that's assuming that the dominance is tanking. Everything's looking right. Bitcoin's moving up. Altcoins are moving up. There's a new breath of life and momentum in the crypto space as a whole. It's moments like this when Bitcoin's doing stuff like this, or whenever Bitcoin's doing stuff like this while it's consolidating in an uptrend, that altcoins begin to run. I'm assuming that Bitcoin will take about a week to get out of, not to do that, but to get out of the overbought zone and then come back into it. So to consolidate and then continue to run up, I think it's going to be about a week. I think this next week will be a prosperous week for altcoins, and we will see Bitcoin dominance really start to tank. I do believe that. So OnyxCoin is altcoins. It is one of those altcoins, and I think that this thing looks, in my opinion, ready to go right now. So the only final piece to this right now, I guess there's two final pieces. Close today green, and then close any day above like 2.02 cents. Why is 2.02 cents such a big deal? Because from this low to this high, which this is a very significant fib to draw from, it's the most relative fib that we have on this very significant move from a low to a high, closing above the 236 here at 2.02 cents. That essentially validates that you're done going lower and that you're ready to go higher, right? We did this before already, and it was a false validation, and we ended up going lower anyways, but I think that here we were supposed to go to the 0.5. We didn't even have enough selling pressure to do that. Too much buying pressure, whatever you want to call it. We get above that 236. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or no, is it fool me once, shame on you? Fool me twice, shame on me. There we go. Yeah. But hopefully not. Hopefully it's not a bad thing. I do think that once we close up above here, we're going to continue to go higher and see prices that are above 5 cents, right? So again, that price is 2.02 cents to watch. Doesn't have to close above there today. Today we just want a green day. We want something, and I mean, obviously it could be today as well, but even if you close below that line, it's fine. We just want something that gets your RSI above the 60. And again, my RSI set to a 10 length. Looking at this on a weekly scale, zoom out a little bit more now. Looking at it here, I believe that we're in a bull flag right here from a low to a high. Whenever it comes to breaking out of this bull flag, we're probably going to see targets that are up at around like 5.5 cents, 5.2 cents, something like that. This bull flag, of course, we have some resolution to go through as well from a low to a high. This target overall would take us to about 15.8 cents. And I do believe that we get there. I just don't believe that we stop there. I believe that we push higher. My expectations are that by the end of this endeavor, probably by the end of June, if not early July, we will see prices that are somewhere around 26 to 32 cents. That's the expectation. I don't have anything else that I want to say. Everything's been said. There are some exciting things, some narratives being built for OnyxCoin, XCN. That they're coming out with. But I don't know how much of a game changer that's going to be. I'm not holding my breath over it to be some kind of fantastic thing, but maybe that is a little catalyst to get this thing running up. I had one person say, I was watching one YouTuber, and he was saying that OnyxCoin pumping without narratives backing it up is a sign that it's a scam. And it's like, what narratives weren't there? I mean, this pump was because Goliath mainnet was coming out, right? This pump, Justin Sun and HTX, they like partnered with Chain. Maybe they didn't partner with them, but they're in cahoots with each other now. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, there are a lot of good things that happened there. This pump, I don't know what caused this pump. I know, call it whatever you want. Everything pumped during this week. I mean, that was April 7th. Everything moved back. Call that a breath of life in the markets. But you don't need a narrative with every single pump to make things legit, right? Narratives are just there to make it in people's minds like there's a reason why this stuff is happening. There's always a reason why things are happening, but sometimes the price just moves up because of supply and demand. That's just how it happens. And then they produce a positive news story at the top, not because it's a positive thing, but because that positive news article will encourage retail to buy the top. And then the people who produce that story, who produce the news in itself, they're the ones that actually sell the top, or vice versa for negative news. But I'm on a whole different tangent here. I'm just saying, man, this thing's going to rip. It's going to go all the way up to 20 cents, 30 cents, somewhere in that area. 26 cents, 30 cents is what I'm thinking. And I don't know what the narrative's going to be for that, but it's going to be good. I don't think that the narratives that are coming out this week or next week or whatever, whatever those developments are, I don't think it's going to be enough to send this thing through the roof, but maybe it's enough to aid us in a little bit of growth. Narratives do help after all, but I got nothing else for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.